Have there ever been times where you were recording something and captured something unexpected? Here are 7 scary videos that were unintentionally recorded. We are generally frightened by them, but we don't know why they were created. All kinds of assumptions have been made, ranging from glorifying the devil to implying murders. Watch at your own risk. Number 7. A footage taken at Ashley Castle near Nuneaton by history buff Paul Sanders shows a mysterious woman in red. Since then, the video has gained popularity on social media and caught the interest of skeptics of paranormal from all around the world. On Wednesday, February the 3rd, he came upon an unsettling spectre while filming a program about castles in Coventry and Warwickshire, when a lady dressed in a flowing red gown stood outside the medieval castle gateway. The 42-year-old amateur historian could not believe what he was seeing. He quickly jumps in astonishment after recording the apparition while providing a commentary on the ancient well at the 13th century castle. On the video, Mr. Sanders is heard saying, "This may be an old door, oh well, or a cellar." Mr. Sanders, who is looking over at the castle, exclaims abruptly, "Now there's a lady standing there. I hope it's not a ghost." He then pans the camera and she's no longer there. He claimed that a dark-haired woman was standing there as he was filming a routine scene for a handmade documentary about the 12 castles that surrounded Coventry between the 11th and the 15th century. Whether it was a ghost or a woman, it was unclear to him. She appeared rather desolate while donning a long black skirt and a crimson top. He could not see anyone as he walked further around the castle grounds. She just vanished. Lady Jane Grey, who resided in the castle in the 1550s, may be the spirit according to Mr. Sanders. She was crowned queen in 1553, although she only held the throne for 9 days before Queen Mary ascended. Additionally, Mr. Sanders claimed that the main gate of the castle were padlocked, so she could have not entered since it's off-limits to the public. On number 6. A terrifying video of a ghost pursuing an abandoned town was shot by ghost hunters using thermal imaging cameras. The paranormal investigators from the television show Ghost Adventures delivered a terrifying movie while filming in Oregon, United States. The abandoned Golden Ghost Town neighborhood was being investigated by the Ghost Chasers TV show. The Golden Ghost Town, which has been abandoned since the 1920s, is supposed to be home to evil powers at work in its decaying homes and churches. In the aforementioned footage, viewers travel deep into the forests of the region near Wolf Creek with President Zach Bagans and guest Nick Groff, Jay Wasley, and Aaron Goodwin. A short while later, one of the crew members appears to have been struck by an invisible ice pick before dramatic audio captures the ghostly voice purporting the other word of devil. Soon after, the men used their night vision camera to photograph something in a small opening between 2 buildings. Jay points to the screen and remarks, "It seems like a human walking right through there." Near-infrared cameras captured a figure entering a building, but no one was there when they checked. It appeared like a human, had color, and was warm, to which Zach responds, "There shouldn't be anyone around us right now." Billy and Aaron are sent by Zach to look for a trespasser right away, but nobody is there. Aaron then perceives an attack within the building a short while later. Aaron entered the building and soon began to feel as though he was being attacked. He experienced a shooting pain in his neck and cried out, "Oh my god, this is the worst cramp I've ever had in my life. Whatever has happened here, I can't move." Aaron then made an effort to speak with the spirit, saying, "We're all trying kinds of ways to communicate with you. I felt your power and it was scary as hell." He is astonished to hear the entirely reply devil when he plays back a tape of his interaction. The crew then captured the sound of something saying demon on their digital recording device. When more evidence is needed, Jack joins the search using a specialized camera. Later, cameras captured what appeared to be a creature lurking in the shadows. At that point, an abnormality can be seen standing on a table in the space before the recording device abruptly terminates. On number 5. Having seen paranormal activities in the past, a secondary school in Cork, Ireland was able to capture video of its resident ghost in October 2015. The oldest school in Cork, Deer Park CBS, was established in 1821. Unsettling CCTV footage reveals the mischievous or enraged spirit's handiwork in a corridor that appears to be deserted. confusing students and employees, and someone or something spirit has been determined to cause trouble while no one is looking. The spooky video looks exactly like a scene from Ghostbusters reboot and shows what occurs after motion sensors are triggered. From behind a closed door, lights start flashing and flickering at 3 a.m. as if someone were arc welding. Then comes a loud smash, followed by a forceful rocking back and forth of a set hefty lockers as seen on camera. With all efforts that can be summoned, one of the locker doors swings wide, sending books and papers flying over the hallway floor. The video ends with a wet floor sign being violently knocked over and rolling to a side as though it had been kicked. The corridor where it occurred was outside the religion room, according to school principal Aaron Wolfe. Additionally, he mentioned that the female staff member had been experiencing the intense chilly more frequently in the particular area of the 200-year-old structure. On number 4. When a video of Kaylee Love had recorded at a closet Welsh mental health hospital revealed what appeared to be a human silhouette, a paranormal investigator hit gold with her ghostly investigation. While aiming her camera at an empty hallway, Love briefly came into contact with a ghost. However, when she went to take a second picture, the figure had vanished. Going home without giving it much thought, Love watched the video and immediately felt sick to her stomach. Later, she showed down the video clip while editing to make the spectral female opulence more obvious. Despite her investigations into paranormal events, Love claimed that the sight made her feel anxious and tense. Her description resembled a psychiatric facility at Mid-Wales Hospital, albeit she did not specify which mental hospital the spirit had been seen in. Located in Talgarth, Powsey, the asylum for the insane was established in 1903 and enclosed in 1999. Love surmises that the enigmatic spectator is the spirit of a deceased previous patient who perished in a chamber down the corridor. Number 3. Others think Chuck and Edna's Made Right restaurant in Cascade may be home to ghosts. Despite the fact that this footage has been disregarded as a box scurrying across a CCTV camera lens, the restaurant's manager, Pat Orr, asserts that since the establishment of the restaurant, employees have reported odd happenings. The first thing to be captured on camera was a ghostly shadow gliding slowly towards the sink in the restaurant's kitchen before disappearing. A worker was struck by cups that were slipping off a shelf in another video that was just a week old at that time. Another stack of cups can be seen falling sideways by themselves, as if to refute the theory. Number 2. A crying ghost figure is seen in the treetops in this video clip from monitors in Cordoba in Colombia. It was shot in the middle of the day. One resident claimed they were so scared they had to sleep with their mother, while others are calling it the scariest thing they've ever seen. The residents believe that it was La Llorona, a mother who, according to mythology, led her sons to the river where she drowned them before taking her own life. She was unable to enter paradise since her soul had been cursed, so she had to look for her children's souls first. According to belief, when the ghost manifests, she cries out while kidnapping children to throw them into the river so that their souls can find rest. Number 1. This video comes from La Junta in southeastern Colorado. A footage from Vivian Gomez's security camera caught this activity. A short, happy figure with a skeletal frame and shaky legs can be seen gallivanting around without any inhibitions. A creature that resembles a rabbit, an elephant, an alien is depicted in the picture. It almost exactly resembles Dobby from the Harry Potter books. When Gomez awake on Sunday morning, she checked her black and white monitor for any indications of activity from the previous evening. She initially remembers a shadow, but crossed her front door near the place where the camera that recorded the wraith is. Moments later, the figure reappears, idly skipping along the driveway, and appears to perform what many viewers described as the chicken dance. The dancing phantom vanishes, but is oddly not seen by 2 other cameras on the property, although Vivian claims that the footage hasn't been altered. Whether or not you believe in supernatural, staring at unexpected activity captured on camera still gives you a creepy rush of unease. Many videos and images which show events that can only be described as extraordinary ring with reality.